Calvin Ford, what does he mean to you when you hear that name? What does he mean when you first hear that?
A father.
Mm-hmm.
Father. And then when I was coming to the gym, I was getting that love that I ain't have at home type stuff. So it was always like, Calvin, saying I walked through the gym, Calvin, like looking for him.
That became the biggest reason their partnership finally fell apart. While Calvin still carries the legacy of helping shape Tank into an elite fighter and genuinely wishes him nothing,
it's not all on Coach Calvin, and it's not all on Coach Kenny, and it's not all on Gervonta Davis. I have been paying attention to that camp for a while. I know people in that camp. I know people around that camp. And I can tell you without a doubt that the major issue with Gervonta Davis and that particular camp was the fact that there's so many paid snitches in his camp. It was replete with family members and other people who, whenever they got a piece of information about Gervonta Davis, would try to go out and give that information to somebody else in exchange for money.
Insiders claimed bringing Chris Cian into the picture was Ford's biggest mistake because Tank reportedly felt his championship journey was no.
See these two men? They have had absolute impact, and now all of a sudden you found this young lady. How did it come about?
Oh, when I got jumped in Compton, I didn't have no fear in me, and I basically whooped everybody that intended on jumping me. I left without a scratch.
The drama boils over as Davis grows furious with Calvin Ford and Kenny Ellis, accusing them of allegedly sharing private details with reporters instead of protecting.
All that, but in my head, looking at how I was grooming him, I got videos that a guy named Omar made. He heard me. He said, yo, we're going to sign with Al. We're going to get with Floyd. And I was just talking. And I didn't even recognize I said it. And that was 5 years before Tank even got where he was at. And everything I sit there and say, man, and people don't understand. What comes out of here and comes in existence, that's from your Lord. You already had what you had because he already gave it to you. It's just how you go about getting it.
Yeah, very
So
true.
the story with Pedraza, Tank and Floyd went through some situations. It's coming out slowly but surely.
Yeah.
And I told Tank, I said, yo, we fucked up. I keep it real with him. I said, the main thing you can do right now is keep winning.
As new details keep emerging every day, the revelations become even more unbelievable. Speaking on the Smoothie King podcast, Calvin Ford.
What I was going through, like how I just fought in Compton, and I tried it out with try to get trained by Ryan Garcia. That didn't go right. And I tried getting trained by some other people. That wasn't right. So then it was more so like it put me right back in Baltimore where I'm from. So, but I hit him on Christmas Eve. But I ain't getting no text back till a couple days after that.
Couple days.
According to Calvin himself, I haven't heard anything about Tank working with different trainers right now. We're still together. I don't pay attention to all that noise.
Gervonta is looking up at the internet, seeing what's being said about him, hearing this information coming out about himself and saying, man, where is this coming from? Originally, and this was a couple years ago, I remember when Gervonta started getting upset with it and he started blocking people and getting mad about stuff. And he started telling Kenny and Calvin, that basically not to be announcing things, not to say things about who he's going to fight next or what he's going to do next, because Gervonta started getting irritated about that. I also know that Calvin Ford stopped talking to the media for a long period of time. Kenny Ellis stopped talking to the media about Gervonta in that way.
As new details keep emerging every day, the revelations become even more unbelievable. Speaking on the Smoothie King podcast, Calvin Ford finally addressed the rumors surrounding Gervonta Tank Davis and his coaching situation. During the conversation, Ford casually dropped a cryptic remark suggesting Tank may not even control his own Twitter account. That comment instantly exploded online, adding another layer of intrigue to an already chaotic and heavily...
Gervonta Davis's camp is in turmoil. Man, it's crazy out there, man, on two fronts. One, word is that Gervonta Davis switched trainers again. And the second is word from his camp that they don't believe that Gervonta Davis is really the person talking and making the fight with Devin Haney. Absolute positive, just disorder. That's what I can say about that, man. And it makes me nervous for what's going on with Gervonta.
According to Calvin himself, I haven't heard anything about Tank working with different trainers right now. We're still together. I don't pay attention to all that noise online. He also claimed the person posting on Twitter isn't Tank at all. Meanwhile, Calvin Ford insisted he knows nothing about any official coaching partnership between Jose Benavidez Sr. and Tank Davis. At the same time, the boxing world is reacting as if the move is already confirmed. Most of the speculation exploded after Jose shared footage of Tank training, making their connection seem impossible to ignore. Those clips instantly sparked huge debates across boxing and fueled even more questions about Davis's future. Breaking down the controversy, Showbiz the Adult argued the video wasn't just another gym update, suggesting it was actually designed to promote Tank alongside Team Benavidez while expanding.
Tank Davis going to Jose Benavidez Sr. as his coach. I'm not sure if he's completely departing from Calvin Ford tutelage, but it's official. I just saw on Jose Benavidez Sr. Instagram and on his socials, he's showing Gervonta Tank Davis working out in this video and announcing and marketing the new Gervonta Tank Davis on Team Benavidez merchandise. Now, he had a few videos out there showing Gervonta Tank Davis working out and all those things, and I promise you, he could not have made this announcement without Gervonta Tank Davis's blessing. For me, this makes it official, their relation.
Walking away from the mentor you once considered a father is never an ordinary decision. But what may have been happening behind the scenes is even more jaw-dropping. Breaking down Tank's reported move to train with Jose Benavidez Sr., Sean Porter and Sean Zittel discussed the growing controversy surrounding the split. Zittel pointed out the exact reason behind the tension remains unclear and has never been fully confirmed. Still, he admitted the situation completely changed how he views Tank. According to him, Calvin Ford helped build Davis from the very beginning and stood beside him through difficult moments, including criticism, legal troubles.
I don't know, I've just, it's like, I don't know what the big beef is. Why Calvin built you from scratch. Right. He has always went to bat for you, even when you make it very hard for someone to go to bat for you with all the shit you put you yourself and your fan base through and the boxing world through. And Calvin's always tried to say the right things to not offend you. Right. But hey,
to that, I'll say this, and then we'll do the
he stand down when you brought in Barry as the head trainer for the Lamont Roach fight.
Talked you up.
Right.
And some coaches just made for it. Much people think I hate Sean dad. I've told Sean every time, you need to stay with your dad, haven't I?
Oh, yeah.
I never told Sean to leave.
Despite all the rumors of betrayal and the messy fallout surrounding the split, there may be a positive side to the story. Sean Porter believes Tank has found peace while training and preparing with Jose Benavidez Sr., something that could become a major advantage moving forward. The partnership is already creating plenty of excitement, because Team Benavidez has recently worked with several other top-level fighters as well. Just a few months ago, Ryan Garcia trained there before earning a victory over Mario Barrios. Because of that success, many believe this fresh environment could help Tank keep improving, sharpen his skills, and potentially elevate.
How does that work? I'm not sure if that's a great matchup.
I feel like there's some comfort there.
Is that what it is?
I feel like that's what it is. I feel like there's some
They
comfort
both
there.
killers.
He's down in Florida, if I'm not mistaken.
Miami, yeah.
Washington.
Yeah, he's between
Seattle, Washington, Florida, Arizona, Vegas.
Yeah. He be everywhere.
Yeah. Which might match the lifestyle of Gervonta Davis,
Yeah. Surprising to see it. I think but I feel like he's comfortable with Jose. And just telling y'all what I know, sometimes that's all it takes. Whatever's going to get this light flip up, turned on, and keep it on, sometimes it's...
Many believe Jose Benavidez Sr. may not be the ideal trainer for Tank because he's naturally more familiar with the style of his son, David Benavidez. Others strongly disagree, arguing that Jose has spent years coaching professional fighters and has succeeded with athletes beyond his own family, including Ryan Garcia. Sean Porter also addressed the growing tension between Tank and Ford, saying the conflict had probably been building behind the scenes for quite some time. Porter believes every fighter needs a team that evolves alongside them and understands their constantly changing needs. His comments quietly hinted that the presence of Kian
I can be myself with, and that, you know, when I'm ready to move, they moving. When they ready to move, I'm moving. And I feel like he thinks he has that with Jose.
I don't know.
That's just right off the top of the
He
head.
likes to
Seeing
move
that
when he wants to move. Too.
Yeah.
And Jose won't
I
care.
experience see how long it takes him to arrive at events.
Yeah.
What's the deal? I don't know. I
That's
see.
weird. That's a weird one for me.
Why?
It's just something like it's paired up right. Like I feel like Jose can definitely train his son. I'm not sure about every.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. We seen him train Jose and David, and then also
Pacheco and Rayo.
Jose Rayo, yeah, and Pacheco as well. You know, Pacheco isn't with him,
and they both are gone.
Yeah.
And they both are.
Yeah.